Brianna. Welcome to this Come Home With Me for the Holidays 2022. So many of you loved when I've done this series on my channel in the past, and I feel like it's very appropriate now that I'm back in Ohio. So today I'm actually prepping for a Friendsgiving. So I'm gonna be giving you all of my holiday hosting tips sprinkled throughout this video as I'm doing things so that if you are having any family or friends over your home for the holidays, that you get lots of good hosting tips and advice, because this is what I love to do. I love homemaking, I love hosting, I love celebrating, I love cooking and doing all the things. We're gonna be cleaning today too, getting the house ready. So the first thing that I'm gonna do here though is just empty out the dishwasher. That's one of the biggest things that you should do if you are having people over your house for a meal. Make sure that dishwasher is empty so that all of then your dirty dishes and utensils and glasses and all of those things when you're done with the meal can be put right into the dishwasher.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down.
Another one of the things I always try to do is just have any of the candles that I'm lighting lit at least 30 minutes to an hour before guests arrive. I mean, you can definitely light them long before that, but that way just the smell is sort of permeating the house, so it smells really nice when guests come.
So all that's left is you and me.
And I brined my turkey last night. If you're looking for a how to brine your turkey, I'll have the video where I show you the whole process linked down below. I have like an entire guide of how to cook and host all of the things Thanksgiving in another video. But I'm gonna pop this out and I'm gonna be making the stuffing, and then sort of once I have all the food done in here is when I'll clean the kitchen. It's kind of to me always like no sense in cleaning. Obviously it's like clean while I'm cooking, but it's no sense in like getting it all clean when you're just gonna be making a mess cooking anyway. So a deeper clean will come when all the cooking is finished up. Oh baby, it's a big one. All right, so there's the turkey in the brine there, and I've got the giblets in the pan. You wanna let this simmer for about an hour because you're gonna then use like the juice for basting the turkey, and it will then make the gravy too. And then over here, I've got all of my bread that I need to tear into little cubes for the stuffing.
Now I'm just tearing up the bread for the stuffing. Make sure if you are making stuffing that you leave the bread out overnight so that it can get stale.
There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made up place that only we.
I just realized I've got to make this a proper cook with me. I have to wear my apron, right?
Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me.
And then I'm cooking up the celery and the onions for the stuffing, and I just pour all those juices from the giblets into this as well. This recipe is a thing that you just have to do the day of. So make sure that you wake up early enough and backwards plan to have your turkey out at least 1 hour before you plan on serving dinner, because you want it to rest before you cut it. And again, I always brine my turkey, and if you want that full recipe for how to do that, check out my new Thanksgiving ebook. I will have the link in my description box for you so that you can get all of those Thanksgiving recipes in one place. And excuse my voice, I recorded this after filming this video and I'm losing my voice all of a sudden.
It's like a made up place that only we can see.
All right, now that I got the turkey in the oven, I can start prepping a couple of the other things that I'm going to make today. So I'm making a cranberry sauce and a Thanksgiving sangria. All these recipes, by the way, are all in my cookbook. There's like an entire Thanksgiving section on it if you want to check it out. It's on Amazon. But I made the green bean casserole and the sweet potato casserole yesterday. Those ones are like fine to make and put in the fridge, and just kind of pop them in the oven to have them be heated when it's closer to time for guests to arrive.
Had we met before, laugh innocently, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, of fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home.
I was just scrambling around the kitchen searching for my turkey baster, because you should baste your turkey about every 45 minutes. From what I've read, a lot of times they'll say every 30, but then it's actually keeping the turkey from cooking as well, because of every time like you're opening the oven and letting the heat out, and like when that tin foil is over it, it keeps all that moisture in to make the meat really, really tender. So I always just do it every 45 minutes because I usually get bigger turkeys anyways too, so they need to be in the oven for a lot longer. And I've never had a problem, because between like the brine and just basting it every 45 minutes and that tin foil over it, it's always been great. One year I did get one of those Reynolds turkey bags where you actually bake the turkey in a big plastic bag basically, and it turned out really great too. But I think because I usually would get like huge turkeys, and like the next year it like wasn't even big enough for the size turkey that I ended up getting. So if you're making a smaller turkey, you could check out those Reynolds bags, and it just like keeps your bird then super, super moist in the oven. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get the stuff out for the cranberry sauce now. I'm gonna do the cranberry sauce. I'm gonna wait. I put the other grate on top of the refrigerator. It's like falling down. Anywho, I'm gonna make the cranberry sauce now because that is fine to go in the fridge. And then I'm gonna wait and make the sangria probably like an hour-ish before guests arrive.
I have a couple of must-haves for hosting. If you're hosting, whether it's Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, or a holiday party, I think having a couple of white platters like this, whether you're using it for desserts or for rolls or for sides, are great. If you're doing the traditional turkey, of course, having a little gravy boat is super helpful. Having a really large size platter then for your turkey as well, just so that your presentation, you know, I feel like that's half the fun when you have a turkey. Then I love this white Corningware set. The fact that they come with lids too just makes it so easy to store things afterwards. But I love this set. Having some really big bowls as well, or just a variety of size bowls, is obviously important. And then I have these charcuterie boards, a couple different shapes and sizes, but again, kind of just depending on what you're serving. These are what I feel like are the staples, and you want to make sure you have plenty of serving utensils. That's the one thing that even if guests are bringing side dishes or, you know, other things for the meal, they might not be thinking to bring serving utensils for it. So just make sure you have some extras on hand. And then last but not least, I was going to share my roasting pan, because if you are making a turkey, especially if you're getting a much larger sized bird, you want to make sure that you have one of these roasting pans. It's not something you're probably going to use throughout the rest of the year unless you host very large dinners and, you know, make really large turkeys the rest of the season. But make sure you get one of these in advance, because it's always one of those things that is sold out in stores if you wait until the last minute. Now for the cranberry sauce, reserve about half a cup of cranberries from the bag and put the rest in a pan over medium heat. Add 1 cup sugar, 2 tablespoons water, the juice of an orange and a juice of a lemon. Stir and cook until that sugar is dissolved and all the cranberries have burst. Then stir in the rest of those reserved cranberries.
All right, this is all done. So I'm just gonna pop it in the fridge and it can stay cool until I'm ready to serve dinner. And this one is honestly such a great recipe if you're asked to bring a side, because it's super fast. You can refrigerate it. It will be completely fine if you make this the day in advance as well and refrigerate it overnight. But it's definitely an upgrade to that canned cranberry sauce. And one other thing I was just thinking of too, just to make sure that you have on hand, is your Reynolds wrap, or like, you know, aluminum foil, or your cling wrap, whatever you're kind of using to cover your items. It's definitely something you just want to make sure that you have on hand for the stuff that you're storing in the fridge or for the stuff that you're sending home with people. I also got, let me show you, I got this container of, it's like Rubbermaid take-alongs. I think for all 8 of these, it was like $4 and something. And they're pretty sturdy too, they're pretty deep. And I figured this way, you know, with the leftovers, it just makes it easier for storing them and sending them home with people, and not necessarily then worrying about getting your containers back. All right, I'm going to make the sangria now. I've got about an hour until the guests are arriving, so I'm gonna make the sangria, do a fast cleanup of everything so it's like fresh and clean when everybody walks in, and then I wanna go curl my hair. If I have time, hopefully I have the time. So I had 1 bottle of Apothic. You can use red. I got the dark for this though. I like the flavor with the sangria with the dark. Then add in some sparkling cider and some pomegranate juice, some pomegranate seeds, and then you'll need 5 cinnamon sticks, a sliced orange, and a thinly sliced pear. And I don't know what happened to my clear ladle, but I got this ladle out. And I was just gonna set the pear, and I sliced some oranges just to have as little garnishes for on the wine glasses for when the guests arrive. But I'm gonna clean up the kitchen in here now. Again, I've been kind of cleaning as I go. I think that really, really helps. And then the areas that I just like know that the guests see the most, and make sure that the foyer, like floors and stuff in there are nice and clean so it looks nice when guests come in. I'm gonna clean the bathroom so that it smells nice and fresh and clean. And then the kitchen, the dining room is already all set up. Let me show you in here. I did this in my last video if you wanna see how I set it up. And I just ended up getting like the golds. These are like the plastic utensils from Target, but I love them because they look fancy, but then you have less dishes to have to worry about doing. So that's kind of how I did everything. And I made that sign, but let's get basted. But I'm gonna light the candles in here then right before the guests come too. I didn't mention this earlier, but I always use these to clean in the bathroom, but I pulled them out for in here just because of the poultry. Like I feel like whenever I have raw meat, I like to use the Clorox wipes for just like an extra good clean of where it was like on the counters. And just a quick tip for you, do that clean of the kitchen and bathroom close to when your guests are arriving if you can, so that everything is clean and smells fresh. I'm about to clean this bathroom, but I did just have another thought too. Always make sure your trash cans are emptied, especially like the bathroom ones. And just a nice touch if you have ladies coming, I always make sure that there's some like feminine products under the sink too, just in case anybody needs something.
And I'll be home for you. I'll be home for you.
Last thing I normally like to do before guests arrive is a quick sweep of the floors.
How they paint this town in colors, but they hold nothing next to you, 'cause you're shining like no other. Ooh, I don't want what's wrapped in paper. No, I don't long for gifts to go, but I'll be home for you.
Had time to curl my hair and change, and now Molly and Dina are here, and we have these really cute pumpkin pie turkeys that we're gonna make. All right, so if you don't know Molly, she's who takes all the beautiful pictures on like the blog, and Dina is one of my best friends in 7th grade, and she's ABCD Learning over on Instagram. So, okay, we got these little biscuit cutters at Target. So here, you cut out that one. Yeah, and you can get the pre-made pumpkin pie, so this is like super easy. And we have googly eyes, the Reese's Pieces, the mini Reese's, and then orange Reese's Pieces, and candy corn, and chocolate frosting to sort of work as the glue to make all this work. I wonder if there's like freezies. Yeah, that will work. I'll get a plate. I'm gonna grab a plate fast so we have a plate to set them on. So they look all cute. And then, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, this is like, looks good. All right, we'll set them on the plate. And then do you want to get the frosting? Sure. And put on like, yeah, put one on like the bottom of the Reese's. And I feel like these are always fun to do with kids too. Like I feel like that's
they're gonna love them.
Yeah, like they help to make these, and they get like really excited about them because they're so.
And it's simple.
Okay, so you're gonna put the Reese's at like the bottom of the circle, because it's sort of gonna be like the turkey face. And then we can take the candy corn and you're gonna use it to make it look like the feathers. So we'll do just like a little glue.
Oh,
Sorry, Molly.
for us.
Yeah.
I think it goes
The other way?
Yeah, I think so.
It's not like the feather sticks
I
out?
think the little part goes in.
Okay.
Let's look at the picture.
I'm probably messing it up.
What'd you
just
say?
have
What is it
something
supposed to
Sangria.
do? The white part goes in. Oh, like.
No, you're right. I did it wrong.
Oh, okay.
I did it the wrong
Okay,
way.
got it. That means I get to eat this one.
Just
I guess
eating
I have
it.
a photographic memory of what you showed me.
Well,
I
because
don't
you're a
know.
photographer. There you go. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Oh shoot, I put like the frosting on like the wrong side again. It's okay. All right. It works.
No, it's fine. There's no wrong side.
Just, I guess we can fill up the plate. Yeah.
Yeah. These are so cute.
I know. I love these. Like 5 candy corn, I think, on each turkey. Right? Is that what it's looking like? Sorry, I'm like reaching over here. There. Cross-pollinating. I don't know. Stupid.
Maybe like one more down here and that should be good.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is
Yeah,
so,
those are so cute.
Yes.
I should probably just do the rest of this one and we can just have another little plate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 5 looks good.
And then put on Google eyes.
And
This is the wrong sleeve to be doing this. Like,
How are you gonna eat with that sleeve in the way? You're gonna have like gravy all over you.
I know I'm gonna have to change this. This is a bad decision. What not to wear when you're
not to wear
hosting
for
Thanksgiving. This. Okay, this is so cute.
Oh, that's
Oh
perfect.
my god. Okay, wait, I don't want to mess it up now. Hold it up. Isn't that so
Oh
sweet?
my gosh.
It's like
I
the cutest
love
little thing.
it.
Oh my god, yours looks so much better than mine. Mine has like frosting, excess frosting. Yours is like really pretty. Oh my
It's just, he has a little hair. It's fine.
Here's a close-up so you get a better idea of how to make these, but they are so stinking cute.
All right, the rest of my friends arrived for our Friendsgiving, so I ended the video here so we could have some girl time. Thank you so much for coming home with me in today's video. Thanks for subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. If you have any holiday video requests, please let me know. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, and Happy Holidays.